Hey guys, for this video I'll be reviewing the Matchday 6 Champions League game between Olympiakos and Arsenal. Okay, so last time I spoke to you I was at the Swansea game in London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm back in Australia now. I got back at about 10 o'clock last night and I got up to watch the Champions League game at 6:30 in the morning, so a bit of jet lag and not much sleep has kind of thrown me a little bit. I watched the game. I wanted to see how we responded to the Swansea game, the disappointment that was. We made 7 changes. We had the likes of Squillaci in the lineup, Chamakh, who else was there? Gervinho started, Rosicky started, Ramsey, Coquelin, Meade as a left back, Vermaelen did play, Szczesny was goalkeeper, and Jenkinson on the right. So 7 changes, that's a lot. I'm going to try not to compare the two sides, the Swansea game and this game, because they're completely different teams. For the first 45 minutes I thought we played pretty good. We were passing well. Our attacks were a lot better than they were in the Swansea game, and we had Chamakh and Gervinho up front, so it's a bit confusing there when in the other game we had Podolski, Gervinho and Theo Walcott, which you'd think would, create a few more chances than this lineup, but it didn't. We played alright. I thought we passed the ball well. Defensively we were still a bit shaky. Olympiakos did continue to attack on the right and left wings and cross it in quickly. I was a bit worried about Squillaci because he hasn't played in so long and you think that he needs a bit of match fitness. And he was a bit slow on the ball a few times, but for the first half we were pretty good. We handled them pretty well, and we did end up scoring a goal in the 38th minute from Rosicky. It was a great play. It started from Chamberlain, who passed a long ball through to Gervinho, headed it towards Ramsey. It didn't quite work. We ended up getting it back. Ramsey had it, took us into the box, drew about 4 Olympiakos players towards him, which left Gervinho free, passed to Gervinho. He faked it, passed it backwards in to Rosicky first time. Smashed it into the bottom left corner, put us 1-0 up, so I was pretty happy there. Actually, I was really happy there because with the lineup that we had, you'd think away from home, the current form that we've been in, the Olympiakos, this would be their best chance to get us. But for the first half, we handled them well, and we went in with a 1-0 lead. Second half wasn't as good. We were a bit slow on the ball. We just lacked any ideas. The first half, it seemed like we gave it our all. Olympiakos got on top. And with the first half, they did create a lot of chances, they just didn't take them. And in the second half I thought, okay, if they're going to play the same way and create just as many chances, I think we might lose this one, or they might pinch a draw. In the 64th minute they did get their goal. It was a bit unlucky because it came from a corner that shouldn't have been a corner. Szczesny was complaining that he didn't actually stop the ball from the shot. It hit the bar, so therefore it should have been our ball. It wasn't. They crossed it in, it bounced out, crossed it back in from outside the box. It bounced off Ramsey's chest into the path of Olympiakos player, and everyone was saying, but was it Ramsey's fault? I didn't think it was Ramsey's fault. The reaction time was so small that he couldn't have done anything. It just bounced off his chest, and by then that's when he realised that the ball was in front of him. And it was a bit too late because the Olympiakos player then got the ball, took the shot, and he got it in. It was 1-1. It was just a very unlucky goal, I thought. From that point I thought we were doing pretty well, but from that goal onwards they just dominated us. They hit the front 9 minutes later in the 73rd minute. From a great shot outside the box from their sub who just came on. It was a bit unlucky again because I thought Szczesny saw it late because there were so many players around the box that it was so hard for him to actually, time his block, and by the time he did actually go for the block, the ball had already gone past him and they were 2-1 up. And that was basically it for the whole game. First half we were good, it was promising, hit the front through Rosicky. Second half was disappointing to give up the lead. I would have been happy with the draw, but either way, we finished second in the group, so we're through, that doesn't matter. And everyone was saying that don't finish first because that means it would come up against the likes of Ajax and Real Madrid, and that'd be very difficult for us. In that finishing second, we would probably progress a bit further with the draw that we might get. So it's a good result, I think. It's hard to judge because people are going to say, well, we made 7 changes, you can't really expect to win a game when you make 7 changes, and the fact that we didn't really have anything to play for in the end kind of, adds to that as well. So it's hard to judge where we're at. We're going to have to wait until the next game, the West Brom game. They've been in really good form. It's at the Emirates. It's going to be a huge game. Apparently after the Swansea game in the change rooms, Bold went crazy and was telling them that, they didn't take responsibility and they have to take responsibility. Then it was an open conversation between the players. They said that they're really fatigued, they need a rest. They all got a rest. Cazorla was rested, Walcott was rested, Wilshere was rested, Podolski, Giroud, they were all out. That means that they have to come in now on Saturday and actually kill West Brom because they have no excuses now. If that's their excuse, they've had a rest, that's it now. No excuses. We come out and we win at the Emirates and we show them that we're still around, we're still a top 4 team. Because right now we're 10th after 15 games. That's really disappointing. And I know that we can do better. It's just all up here. It's mentally, I think, because we've seen at times the Tottenham game, even though they were red carded, we were switched on and we just absolutely dominated them. We can do it. We just need to be switched on from the start. The Swansea game we weren't. Anyway, guys, that's my review of the Olympiakos game. Sorry it was a bit of a rant. I'm back home now. It's going to be great. Hopefully we win on the weekend. Pretty excited to see them again. It was a great experience going to London and seeing them live in the flesh. It was amazing. Back home now though, I'm still pretty happy with the way we played today, apart from the second half. Especially with the team that we had, you know, it wasn't a start, it was a seconds team. So to lose 2-1, finish second in the group, that's all done now. We can focus on the Premier League and hopefully get the win on the weekend. Anyway guys, like my video below, make sure you subscribe above, and please comment below. I'll reply to all your comments. Comment below, tell me what you thought of the performance and, you know, previous performances, Swansea game, everything. Just let me know what you think. Thanks for watching and have a good week.